Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Average Movie Review Podcast. It's been a while. I had the pleasure of watching Seven Kingdoms. I was about 3 episodes behind. I'm all caught up now. Um, I am absolutely loving it. As a Game of Thrones fan, I think this is the best thing Game of Thrones could have done because it's like Game of Thrones, but if it just took a comedic turn, and it is absolutely hilarious. There's still some action, there's still some tension in the episodes, but I think it's a good show. I think it's really fun. I'm loving the chemistry between Sir Duncan the Tall and Egg. I think those two are absolutely amazing. And in all honesty, the actor who plays Egg, he is absolutely amazing. And I'm just gonna quickly find his name. He is played by Dexter Soul Ansel. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else. I'm not sure anything new. I'm just looking through it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him in anything else, and he's just phenomenal. His reactions, his actions, his facial expressions to everything is just so perfect. Sir Duncan the Tall is played by Peter Claffey. Oh, he's only 29 years old. Pretty young guy. He's from Ireland. Um, he does a phenomenal job too, playing kind of like the dunce knight who's not really sure what's going on and who's not really a knight, and he's just trying to find his place in the world, and he's trying to make a name for himself. Absolutely hilarious. I love the introduction. I love how right off the bat it starts off really serious with a burial, and then he's going to avenge him, and then he's going to join, the Knights or Watch or whatever, and then he just goes to shitting himself. Well, not himself, but he starts shitting behind a tree, and it's just like it just takes a wild comedic turn, and it's just absolutely insane. Episode 2 starts off with even a bigger bang. Right off the bat, it caught me and my wife completely off guard. That old man was packing. That's all I got to say. He was packing, and again, something you just don't see coming, and they do it, and it's absolutely wild, and it's super funny, and it works. Honestly, it works. But I think the person that steals the show is Egg. This actor, like, he's done such a great job. He's so young, such a small kid, and he does such an amazing job and making his presence felt, right, and bringing the character to life. The story is set, I believe, 100 years before Game of Thrones. There already has been a few, I guess, visions and few Easter eggs along the way, referencing the stuff that's going to happen in Game of Thrones, or referencing Game of Thrones directly. This is a adaptation of the book The Hedge Knight. I'm not too sure if it follows the book entirely or if it is adding its own stuff, but honestly, I don't care what it is. It's perfect and it's working and it's super hilarious. Episodes are only 30 minutes long, so you can literally watch it while you're eating something, or if you really want to sit down and watch it somewhere, you definitely can, which I would highly recommend. It's a really good show. Like, invest your time into it. It's funny, it's action packed, it has a good storyline. There's a little bit of dramatic tension. Episode 3 ends off in a bit of a cliffhanger, which you kind of see coming, but still, even then, you're excited to see what comes next. Um, but yeah, I don't know if I read somewhere that they might be doing season per season, like every year, like they might be releasing a season on this. I don't know about the story too much. Perhaps there's a lot of content that can be stretched out throughout seasons. But so far, like, I think if this season has about 10 episodes and they do it correctly, I think they can nail it. But yeah, it's really good, man. Give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely want to hear from you if you've seen it, if you hate it, if you think it's not Game of Thrones at all. And I think that's the whole point. I think it's not trying to be Game of Thrones. It's just trying to be something different. We're getting to see a story we don't typically get to see in the Game of Thrones universe. Whereas, like, um, the one show that's happening right now, which I can't even remember because it's been so goddamn long between the seasons. Jesus Christ. But whatever it is, it's been taking forever to, our House of Dragon has been taking forever to come out. That's too serious. It follows the Game of Thrones kind of wheelhouse, like it's like a kind of a carbon copy in that sense, right? But it's still fun to watch, but it just takes too long. Whereas this, like, if they release this every, I don't know, every year or whatever it is, right? Like, I think people will enjoy it, and I think they'll be much more invested in this than they will be with the other show. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you, and catch me on the next one.